Once upon a time, in a small village between green hills and quiet woods, lived a little girl named Lily. With her messy curls and bright, curious eyes, Lily was full of energy and always wanted to learn about the world. She loved to explore, running through the meadows, jumping from flower to flower, and chasing butterflies. But Lily had one little problem: she was not a very good listener. Lily's parents often told her stories, but her mind would drift away. She imagined herself in far-off lands, becoming a brave knight or a clever princess. At school, when her teacher explained new lessons, Lily would daydream about climbing the tallest tree or finding hidden treasures. Her friends would invite her to play, but sometimes Lily would talk too much. She would share her ideas and forget to listen to theirs. She didn't mean to, but she always wanted to share her adventures. Lily loved to dream, but she also needed to remember her friends were important too. One day, while wandering near the edge of the mysterious forest, Lily found an ancient oak tree. It stood tall with wide branches, and its leaves were thick and green. Curious, she walked closer and placed her small hand on the old trunk. Suddenly, she heard a soft voice in the wind say, "Listen close, little one." Startled, Lily looked around, but there was no one in sight. "Who's there?" she called, her voice echoing in the stillness. "It is I, the spirit of the oak," the voice replied gently. "This tree has stood for centuries, witnessing the stories of many lives. I have come to teach you the beauty of listening." Lily was curious but interested. "Can you teach me?" she asked, her eyes wide with excitement. "Yes," replied the spirit. "It is not enough to hear the words spoken around you. To truly understand, you must listen with your heart. Only then will the world open up its treasures to you." The spirit waved a branch, and the winds picked up, rustling the leaves in a melodious tune. "Listen to the breeze," it urged. Lily closed her eyes and took a deep breath. At first, she only heard the rustling of leaves. But as she listened closely, the sounds turned into stories. She heard the birds building their nests, the ants moving slowly and working hard, and even the laughter of children far away. This made her heart feel warm and happy. "Now, listen to the ground," the spirit continued. Lily knelt down and pressed her ear against the cool earth. To her surprise, she could hear the heartbeat of the land, the soft burrowing of tiny creatures, and the growth of roots stretching deeply below the surface. She realized how mighty and alive everything around her truly was. "Lastly, listen to your own heart," the spirit whispered. "There, you will find the voices of your friends and family. They have their own stories to share, and if you quiet your mind, you will hear them." With a new sense of purpose, Lily went home that day. She wanted to practice what she had learned. During dinner, she asked her parents about their day and listened carefully as they shared their stories. She saw the sparkle in their eyes as they talked and felt the warmth of connection that she had often missed. At school, Lily started to take turns when talking with her friends. She made an effort to listen to their ideas and stories. Gradually, she realized how much more interesting their world became when she stepped back and let others share. As days turned into weeks, Lily became the little girl who listened, not just with her ears, but with her heart. She learned how important it is to care for others and to be kind. The villagers soon noticed her change. They called her a treasure, not only for her adventurous spirit, but also for the kindness and understanding she shared with everyone. Years later, when Lily grew into a wise young woman, she often returned to the ancient oak tree. She would sit under its large branches and tell the stories she had heard from others. The spirit of the oak stayed nearby, nodding with approval. It knew that Lily had learned the most important lesson: the world is full of stories, just waiting for someone to listen. The little girl who learned to listen grew into a beloved storyteller. She found beauty in every whisper, and shared the world's stories with everyone who wanted to hear.